Hey, this is WebJudy 1977 here. So, I got booted out, apparently. Like I was saying in the last video, which I can't remember how long it went, but it booted me out. So, yeah. Hopefully I'll be able to stay in this one. Not sure if it booted me out or if I had my hard drive, I had my external hard drive plugged in, and well, I got comments now. Is that you, Gage? But I had my external hard drive. I figured it was. Okay. What's up, buddy? How's it going? I had my external hard drive plugged in. I'm not one to like have the external hard drive plugged in if I'm not actually using it. I tend to pull off any video, anything that I'm going to be using off of the external, any of the games or whatever. I tend to put on the PS4. Ones that I'm playing at the time, so I don't have to use this, because I don't like leaving this plugged in at all times for an extended period of time. But yeah, once in a while they get delayed, and sometimes you luck out and they don't get delayed, and then sometimes they just decide they're just not going to work at all. So we're going to do this over again, and I'm going to show you my latest pickup and explain the differences between we have the original model right here, the good old Super Nintendo, and this is the second version of the Super Nintendo, known as the Super Nintendo 2. If it was the European version, the Japanese version, I should say, I guess. If it was the Japanese version, it would be called the Super Famicom Junior. So, but in the United States, they just call it the Super Nintendo 2. But if you look, it just says Super Nintendo Entertainment System. It doesn't have Super Nintendo 2 on it anywhere. But I've been wanting to get one of these because it's more compact. Number one, it's more compact. I'm going to put another shelf up by my CRT. I'm going to have this. I'm going to have the I'll show you here. I'll get it out. It's not very buried. I'm going to have this. Then I'm going to have the even smaller Genesis version 3, Model 3 beside it. And then I'm going to have my extra Nintendo. Not the one up there. That's the good. That's the one that's not yellowed and in great shape. I'm going to get the one that I painted gold and made like a Zelda version of it, Legend of Zelda version. I'm going to have all three of these consoles on a shelf and get a switcher thing to have them all hooked up at the same time. That way I can do my retro streams without having. I can at least do those three consoles without having to re-hook up stuff. I'm going to keep this out too. But yeah, I'm going to have that going on. I'm going to be doing that, so it plug my controller back in. It's the one thing I want to show you. Also, one thing that's a little less noticeable sometimes that people might not know about is they actually came out with a second version of the controller as well. This is the second version of the controller. The first thing you can tell is it's a tiny bit lighter. You can't really tell that too much unless you have both the controllers side by side and you feel them. But the biggest notice, there's two big differences that you can notice, and that is in the second version, the Nintendo logo is actually engraved into the controller. On the original version, it's just printed on, and it says Nintendo Entertainment or Nintendo Yeah, Nintendo Entertainment System or whatever I say. It says Super Nintendo Entertainment System on it. This just says Nintendo and it's engraved. And the original says Super Nintendo Entertainment System and it's printed on. Also, up there, if you look at the back, it's going to say SNS 101. If you look at the back of this, if it focuses, I'm not sure it's going to focus, but I might just have to take my word for it again on this. Right there you can kind of see it. It says SNS 102, which is the second version. Where did you get that? I got it from a buddy at work. He, I'll tell you the little story about it. It's kind of a cool story. Anybody that's familiar with Facebook Marketplace, I got on Facebook Marketplace. Actually, I'll pull the picture up for you because I saved the picture. I pulled the. I actually have the. There's everything that was with it. And he had there's a woman that had $80 on it, right? There's a woman, she had $80 on it. And I was like, well, I don't need all that stuff. All I need is the power supply and the console. I need the power supply because the power supply is different, slightly different than the original power supply. So I need a power supply and a console is all I really needed. So I'm like, I messaged the lady and I was like, do you think, would you be able to sell it without, I said it without the games first. And she was like, she's like, I don't know, I can ask my husband. And then for some reason that I sparked an idea in my head, so I looked at her name and for some reason, I didn't notice it before, but it said McClure. And I'm like, wait a minute. I got a buddy named McClure that sells video game stuff. And I was like, is your husband Craig? She said, yeah. How'd you know? I was like, he's a good buddy of mine. I didn't realize, it was you. It was his wife selling it, or technically him selling it. Just his wife posted it. And she said, well, I'll get him to get a hold of you. So about 5 minutes later, he's like, what do you need? I was like, I just need the console and the power supply. He said, how about $50? I'm like, sounds good to me, buddy. So, and he works second shift, whereas I work first shift. So I just stopped down there after I clocked out, picked it up, done. So, yeah. Pretty awesome. Let me... Just listening to my message. Yeah, it is pretty loud. But you still hear me all right? Yeah, I'll just deactivate it when I leave here, Sandy. I'm gonna probably do a 2-hour stream. So the first time I tried this, it booted me out. The internet's still kind of shoddy. But like I said, I don't know whether it booted me out. Well, I didn't finish saying what I was going to say. I don't know whether it booted me out because of the internet or because I ejected I stopped using the external hard drive and maybe it booted me out. had to boot me out of whatever I was doing to do that. I don't know. The PlayStation's messed up like that. I'm not sure. Hi here. What's up, Mr. Liquid Cool 360? What's up, brother? Okay, I think I can figure it out. Hey, Rocky. Oh. Yeah, what's up, Robbie? Appreciate you stopping in. I hope you're feeling better soon, brother. I really do. That shit doesn't look fun at all. Just been busy. Stupid question. What do you guys see in this window right here? Do you see some like little kindergarten drawing of a helicopter? Yeah, I hope you feel better, brother. I do. That shit doesn't look fun at all by any stretch of the imagination. It doesn't look fun at all. Yeah, see, I don't know why that looks like that. I didn't change that at all. I'm thinking maybe, Sandy, it got changed when I'm thinking maybe that got changed when we made the other accounts and somebody forgot to log off of my account. But it doesn't matter. I'll change it back when I'm done with the stream. It's not that big a deal. I was gonna change it anyway. I've had my avatar for quite a while, so I want to change it up a little bit anyway. So you guys gotta figure out how the hell to do that. Yeah, for anybody that doesn't know, this right here is my nephew. He's actually starting to do some live streams on his American Eagle channel. So make sure you check him out. I'll have to... last time I checked it, Gage, for some reason, last time I checked your... I did a search for American Eagle and I could not find it. Like, I don't know why. Can you send me a link to your YouTube channel? And then what I'll do is I'll go to your YouTube channel and I'll copy and paste the URL or whatever. I'll like hit share and then copy the URL and I'll paste it into my list of channels in my description. That way I can list you in my description below. That way people will check out your channel. They'll go to the when I say check out all the links in my description below, then you'll be in there. Make sure you send me a message of that. Where am I put my drink there? Make sure you send me a message of a link to your channel so I can do that. There's probably a couple more I got to do too, but I'm trying to think of other ones I got to do, but I got most of the ones in there. I just put like a list of them and like messaged it to myself, and then I can just copy and paste them in. Once this video is uploaded, probably tomorrow, I'll have to do it tomorrow because it seems like takes like a whole day, not a whole day, but it takes like damn near a whole day to upload. I don't know why it does that, but once I'm able to access this video, I'll probably change the screen. I might change the picture of it, the thumbnail. There we go. I might change the thumbnail of it, but maybe not. I don't know. But I'll definitely put the links in the description below, like I always do, like I've been doing. So that way they can. You know what I mean? They can go check it out. Go check out all the channels. But yeah. What are you streaming, Gage? You streaming Black Ops stuff like, I mean not Black Ops, but Call of Duty stuff like that. Are you playing on the PS4, Gage? Because if you are, there's they just come out with another free game, Call of Duty World War II is now available free. So if you're playing on a PS4, make sure you go in there, and you don't have to download the whole thing if you don't have room for it, but you want to get in on the free deal. Start to download and let it get to a couple percent, and then just cancel the download, and then it'll be just like you've downloaded it, and you'll be able to download it whenever you want for free, even when it goes back to how, you know, $5 or whatever they want to charge. Warzone. Okay. What you doing on stream tonight? Probably just running my mouth for a little while. I was gonna do the retro gaming, but if I do that and for some reason I get the app screws up or something because the internet's not working great, it'll flip the damn screen and I'll have to go all the way back and do that again. This way, if it flips the screen, at least, you know what I mean, most of the stuff back here you don't have to see the right way. Like the arcade cabinet, you can barely read it anyway just because of how bright it is. But I thought the lights in here wouldn't be bright enough, and turns out they're too bright. But yeah, I'm streaming. Are you streaming on PS4? Make sure you get on the PlayStation Store, and Call of Duty World War II is available now for free. Make sure you get in on that before they, like I said, even if you don't want to play it yet right now, or you don't have room to download it, download like a couple percent, and then just cancel the download. And then it'll, as long as you do a couple percent download, it'll put it in your library just like you've downloaded it. Do you play Warzone? Yeah, I play it. I haven't for a little while because my internet's crapping up again, which it's like a never-ending battle. I changed my wife and I changed, Sandy and I, because you know who Sandy is. She changed we like called up the company and we changed it from 120 megabits per second to 400 megabits per second. I said it in a previous video, but and I hooked up everything and I got like the best freaking internet I've ever had on the PS4. It was like 200 and some megabits per second, 230 megabits per second or whatever it was, and it only lasted for that day, and then after that it just took a shit. Like the router I had in here at the time just quit working altogether. It just wouldn't work at all. Brand new $70 router. My wife, she went and freaking, Sandy, she went and bought a freaking another router. I took the one I got from Walmart back. This one's working, but it's shoddy. It's like, and what I mean by shoddy is it's like, I'll check it 1 minute, it'll be like 60 or 70 megabits per second, which I should be getting way more than. You'll never get to 400 or whatever unless you're on like a wired connection on your computer, on your desktop computer or whatever. But I should be getting better than what I'm getting. But it'll go from like 60, 70. You check it another time, it'll be down to like in the teens, like, and that's where it's bumping me out. Like it drops so low, it just bumps you out. It's like, maybe when it gets better, we can stream more. So I'm down for that. Just yeah, for sure. A note on that, Gage. My friend Aaron and my friend Bobby Peterson also play it, so that'd be 4 of us that we can play on there. We could do a four-person team. That would be badass. But yeah, it's once it gets better, I'll be able to do stuff like that. Which is why I didn't want to. Like I said, that's why I didn't want to do. I didn't finish saying what I was saying, but I didn't want to stream games tonight because if for some reason like the app decides to, once in a while the app decides to go stupid, or the controller dies, which I haven't plugged in, so it's not going to this time. But usually something happens that makes that freaking screen flip. Once the screen flips, I don't want to stream games because they'll all be backwards. Like now, if it's like a Galaga game, it wouldn't matter. But if it's like a side-scrolling game, it does matter. Like it just nah. I'll wait until we get better internet. Like I said, Monday I'm supposed to get the cable. So Monday when I get home, so Monday around, I don't know, 4:35, I should be doing something if I get the cable. Let's see. I really like the blood money mode. I don't think I've ever tried that one. Hey, Mr. Prom John 1, what's up, brother? That's another YouTuber to check out. He'll be in the description below with the rest of them. But I'm at 20-some minutes now, so I think I'm good for tonight's stream. Like I said, the first one booted me out for some reason. I'm not even sure how many minutes I had in, like 12 minutes or something. It's kind of a weird number because most of the time it would do it at like 8 minutes or like 10 minutes. It's weird. It lets you go for a while and then just nope. But which is why I'm not streaming a game, because I'll just freaking okay. That's why it's not American Eagle. Okay. Let me copy that name down too. Copy. Alright. So then go back to that. When do you get on Warzone and you're not streaming? It does still have. When do you get on Warzone and you're not streaming? Does it still have to? Alright, night, baby. Love you. Ready for. Yeah, I'm not doing a game because it'll for some reason it takes more Wi-Fi to play games. I don't know why. I can do this all day long. Oh, well, actually, it did kick me off the first time, John. There's something. It did kick me off of this the first time. I went for about 12 minutes and it booted me off. This is actually the second attempt at this stream tonight. But hopefully it lets me go for a couple hours now. Now there's people talking. Hopefully it lets me go for a couple hours. Because I don't know what happens. It like drops off or something, and once it drops off, it boots me. But yeah, big pain in the freaking ass. For sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure why I can't. Okay, I think I got it. Yeah, the Wi-Fi, still, to answer your question, Gage. Uh, when do you get on? Um, I'm going back to work next week. But then I have off a week, so it's gonna be like on a week, off a week after that. So uh, that week I'll probably be playing at least a few nights that week, depending on how many times that John, I'm thinking of John, because depending on how many times that Aaron and Bobby play that, I'll definitely send you a message um, if you want to jump on, because that'd be cool to have 4 people. I'm not that great in it with it. Yeah, I'm getting better, but I'll definitely drop you a message when we're jumping on. But normally it's like late. Like normally it's late at night. Doesn't necessarily have to be late at night when we do it, but I think the last couple times we did it was pretty late. And yeah, the internet screws me up whether I'm streaming or not. I think it does it worse if I'm streaming though, because I think it actually takes more bandwidth to stream than it does just to play online. And like when you're playing and streaming, I think it takes more. But for some reason, streaming a game takes more bandwidth than doing this camera bit, because I can like if I would try to play a game online right now, it would probably boot me off. I'd probably be able to play for 20 minutes and it would boot me off, which is completely ridiculous because I'm supposed to be getting 400 megabits per second, but I only get like 200 and some of that probably for the PS4. But still, that would be great. I would love to have that, and I did have that the first day, and then it just went to shit. I don't know why. I don't know if it sounds stupid or not. It might sound stupid to somebody that knows more than I do about routers and stuff. But the router inside and the router out here was the exact same router, like exact same type and brand of router. So I don't know whether maybe it got confused with that. I don't see why or how it would. But, I mean, there's a possibility. Now that I got a completely different, it's the same brand of router, but it's a different model of router. It's working, but it's not working like it should work. And I have, the cable I have running out here now is not outdoor weather. It's not for the weather. And there's about 10 to 15 feet of it exposed to the weather. So I'm thinking that might have something to do with it. I ordered an outdoor cable this time, so it'd be nice and durable, so that won't happen. So, and it's a Cat 7 instead of Cat 6. So hopefully that'll fix some of the issues. At least try to get to 100 megabits per second and not boot me off. That would be great. But we'll see what happens. I guess Friday. Monday I'll know. Hopefully I'll get it Monday and I'll hook it up and I'll play something. I found some cool modifications for guns that make the Oh yeah? Hell yeah. Cool. Yeah, that's always a good time. You find out little things about games like that. It's always a cool thing for sure. Finding out different tricks of the trades and stuff. But hopefully I can get my internet straightened out again. But we'll see what happens. It's a pain in the ass, but anything worth doing is worth doing right, I guess. Anything worth doing is hard to do. That's what I've always been told. Anything worth doing isn't easy. So And that sure as hell ain't easy to get internet out here for some reason. But, well, I get that other cable run, and then I'll see what the hell's going on. If it still does it, I don't know. If it still does it, I have a feeling, I have a hunch that I'm gonna be getting a hold of the internet company and being like, hey, give me some fucking internet out here or whatever, and yeah, stop dicking around with my internet. Yeah. Well, the thing was though, we got a new. I bought a modem and a router. Well, I bought two routers technically, but I bought my own modem so that I wouldn't have to rent what they give you, because what they give you is crap to start with. It's one of those modems and routers combined, and they tend to go out a lot quicker for some reason. So I bought our own router routers and own modem to save some money. Well, there was 2 ports on there. For some reason, we can't use one of the ports. I don't know why. I looked it up on YouTube, like 3 or 4 different people doing the same router or same modem, and they both say if you want to get the other port hooked up, just get a hold of your cable company, your internet provider, and it's probably going to be like $10 extra a month, which I was willing to pay. But for some reason they said I couldn't use that, so let's see. About at 370 sub. Hashtag road to 400. Hell yeah, when I get to 400, I'm going to be doing a giveaway again. Another gift card giveaway. So be looking out for that. It's going to take a little while, but who knows? I mean, it might get there sooner than I think. I don't know. So it's weird because, like, it fluctuates up and down all the time. And I'll explain why it does that. The up is obvious, the more people subscribe, but the down is not necessarily just people unsubscribing. But if you get like a troll in your stream and you block the troll, most of the time the trolls subscribe to your channel, so they can just jump in. They can say, oh, so and so's on, boom, I'm going to jump in. So if you block them, it deletes them off of your subscribers, so then it goes down. So that's another reason the numbers go down. I blocked like 2 or 3 trolls the one night, and by the end of the night I was 3 subscribers down, 3 subscribers less than I was starting out. So yeah, and I'm sure there's probably people coming in here, there's probably somebody who's already thumbs this video down, which I don't really give a flying fuck about, but somebody has. They have, just because that's just in people's nature. I'm just gonna thumbs videos down just to be a jackass, you know what I mean? But yeah. I'll never understand why people do that. Like, you have like a 3-hour stream, and 10 minutes into that stream, somebody will thumb it down. You don't even know whether you like it yet or not. It's just, like, why would you... I appreciate that, Gage, yeah. But like I said, I'm gonna... Oh, I copied your link. I'm gonna put yours in with the rest of the descriptions, or the link, descriptions and links in the description below. I'm gonna put yours in there with it. That way, let's see, where the hell is the? I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. That way, when I have access to this video that I'm doing right now, I'll be able to put all the links in the description, and yours will be in there. So, all right, so. Okay, so there's that, and then Okay, so then I'll get all the rest of them and copy and paste them in. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Oh, I see why I've done that. Alright, there we go. Alright, so now you're in there, Gage. Okay, so let's see if it works. Oh, that was Chris. Trying to see if you're... If you all... Okay, so... Let's go, let's try to go to that one, see what happens. Trying to see if it works for me. There we go. It's working. Alright. Good. Got 9 subscribers now, Gage. Hell yeah. Gotta start somewhere, brother. Gotta start somewhere, buddy. That's awesome. 10 subscribers or 9 subscribers. That's nothing to shake. That's nothing to be embarrassed about. Everybody starts out. I mean, everybody starts out somewhere, so you'll get up there. Like I said, I just put your channel in the links in the description below. So when I'm able to access this video, your link would be in the description, so they can go check out your video, go check out your channel and subscribe. So hopefully it'll make your channel grow as well. I know it's frustrating, Gage. It really is. When you don't have a lot of subscribers, you're thinking like things like, well, maybe I should just not even bother doing any content or whatever. But you can't think like that. You gotta do the content just because. I mean, you just gotta do something. Like right now, I can't really stream games with the PS4 because I might get booted off because of the internet issue, and I can't do retro games because if the way stuff would get crapped up when the internet didn't work right and it flipped the screen and I had to go through all that bullshit of flipping the screen back. I'm doing something. I'm here at least, you know, doing a talk session or whatever you want, a chat session, whatever you want to call it, to do something, to get something out there. So the biggest thing that people look at on your channel is how often you upload content. And I don't upload content as often as I should. I'm guilty of that for sure, but I try to, whenever I can upload something, I upload it. You know, I try to do something. Because they go onto your channel and they're like, oh, he just did a video, or hey, he just did a video yesterday, or whatever. So he's trying to keep up, you know what I mean? He's trying to keep doing some videos. My buddy Robbie, he gets bored a lot, because everybody does, because especially now, you're at home, you're not supposed to do a whole lot of traveling. So you go in there and you check out videos. I mean, that's why YouTube was invented. So you can go in there and check out videos and get some laughs, get some good tips on stuff. And in the case of retro gaming, you see some old games you haven't saw in 20 years or whatever. And that's why we do it. So and that's why YouTube was invented, so you can experience this type of thing. Excuse me. So you can experience them type of things. But yeah, I'm going to. I got my wheels on my Jeep. I got, for those of you who don't know, I traded in my truck and I got a 2012 Jeep Patriot. It's like a weird green. It's called Rescue Green. I'm going to turn it into a Slimer mobile pretty much for because as you know, if you've watched my channel before, I'm part of a Ghostbuster group that does charity events and stuff. Not so much this year, obviously, because of all this coronavirus, COVID-19 shit going on. So we're not doing a whole lot right now this year, but I want to get ramped up again for next year because we'll be doing a lot of stuff then. Hopefully, be doing something before the end of this year, but we'll see what happens. But I'm going to do my green Jeep and like Slimer. Like I have a lady down the road doing decals for it. I'm gonna have to get a excuse me, I'm gonna have to get another guy to do the hood decal, but I'm gonna put it on some magnets, the hood decal probably, so I can just stick it on, take it off. And as you can see, the magnet over there if you're looking at it, it's to the left of the arcade cabinet. You can see some of them stuck on the wall, on the window. You can see some of the magnets stuck on the door. I'll bring them in, stick them there. That's something I could do tomorrow too. Is I got all that caution tape, but it's set up still set up for the Silverado, so I should be able to make some of that work. I'll find out tomorrow, but I'm putting Slimer on both windows. Obviously, they're going to be permanent. Well, semi-permanent, but they're going to permanently stay. I'm not wanting to take them back off. And put a Slimer was here on the tailgate, on the hatch, back of the hatch, and I want to put probably a Slimer on the hood, possibly. But then I have all the rest of the decals over here to put on, and I need to get my caution stripes. Gotta get my caution stripes resized, or recut for what I got now. But should be able to get it done with what I have, but we'll find out. But yeah, maybe I'll only go an hour on this. I don't know. Getting a little sleepy, so maybe I'll just go an hour on this. But if you're just joining us, feel free to ask anything. Ask something about anything you see here. If you see something, even if it's just a speck of something, and you think, oh, is that so such and such? I'll try to get down for you as best as possible. Maybe give you a little backstory on it if you want, of how I obtained it, stuff like that. People tend to like that sort of stuff, but yeah, like I said, I'll probably be jumping off in an hour, which is about, I don't know, 15 minutes now, less than 15 minutes now, but yeah. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully I get that cable on the 10th, get it on and straightened out, and then I'll be able to do some more retro gaming streams and shit. So yeah, be watching out for that. But yeah, I got Jeep squared away. Well, I got the new rims put on, but I got to go tomorrow and get some wheel spacers for the Jeep. I saw them on Advanced Auto Parts website, but for some reason, I guess AutoZone, they said they didn't have it in their system. So, but yeah, I don't want to fall asleep on my damn stream again, so I'll probably go to an hour, and then, and I appreciate everybody stopping by and lending your support. Anybody that watches it after it's uploaded, I equally appreciate it. Every view helps, you know what I mean? Every thumbs up, every view, it helps. I'm never trying to make money off of YouTube, but I don't really want to do that. But so, so I'm just checking out. I'm checking the comments to see if there's any new. Oh, jeez. Comments died again. They do that all the time. I don't know why they do that, but all right. Let's see. What time do you get off work? I get off work at 2:30, Gage. So I get home about 3 o'clock. If I don't have to stop at a store or whatever, I get home. If I go from once I get off work, if I go straight home, I get home about 3 o'clock. A little bit before 3 maybe, but yeah, no problem, Gage. Yeah, I'll definitely share your stream and try to get some more subscribers for you. Have almost 500 followers on Instagram. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. But yeah, I'll keep it going on my phone because the chat died, so I hate when it does that. A buddy of mine, Zoda Prime, make sure you check him out as well. Actually, I'll probably put his channel in the description below as well. But for some reason, his does that all the time. Sometimes it won't let him anybody chat from the very beginning. Other times, it'll do it like halfway in the stream, or like an hour in the stream or something. Oh, it's horrible. I'll be right back here. I'm going to get good old Zoda Prime's page here as well. Okay. Alright, so then alright. So I got Zoda Primes in there as well now. So that's cool. I'm not sure why it's doing what it's doing here. Okay, let's see what this does. Alright, there we go. Got that going on. Alrighty. Coming up on that here, like I said, I appreciate everybody that stopped by, and anybody that's going to stop by in the future. Whether you're here or whether you're not here. Oh, I got one more thing to check on here. Okay. But yeah, I always appreciate everybody stopping by. Taking time out of your busy schedule to decide you want to talk to me. I don't see it, but I'm glad you guys do. So, but like I said, Monday, that'll probably be the next time I stream. Be Monday. I might do something tomorrow, but I doubt it because I got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. But Monday I'll definitely be streaming something if I get that stupid cable. If I don't, I'll probably be still doing something like this maybe. But like streaming a game on the PS4 just won't work that well. It's strange. But yeah, go to an hour here, jump off, and figure out where I'm going from there. Right now it feels like I need to go to bed, but I know once I get up and do something it's gonna be better. But anyway, hit that thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification. Even though the bell notification doesn't work about half the time. But it's a pain in the ass to get that thing to work sometimes. But a couple times I get notifications from people's YouTube channels, like, I don't know, 10 minutes after they start or something. I'll look at it and I'll click on it, like, oh cool, hit it, and it'll already be 10 minutes in. I'm like, really? Like, what's up with that? Shouldn't you have alerted me to freaking second or minute it started? I mean, no, it can't be real accurate, but it can be better than, excuse me, it can be better than that for sure. Get back in case someone else comments. Hell yeah. So feel free to comment, because I got it on my phone now, so I'll be able to see it. Like I said, I'm only going to an hour, so about 5 minutes I'm going to be jumping off. But once I get a video, well, I don't know, I might do it tomorrow. Take a short little video of my Jeep and put it on YouTube, so you kind of see what it looks like. I should do it before I change the rims and all that fun stuff. But let's see. I'll be there for the next. Hell yeah, Gage, if you're watching, hell yeah. But I just need to get that damn cable and we'll go from there and see what happens. It's a better quality cable for sure. It's an outdoor cable, so. And then that'll give me the opportunity to, because there's a coax coming there too, and I don't really need the coax anymore either. Give me a chance to get rid of them damn things, I guess. But yeah, very fall to hell of sleep, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm gonna end this stream here in a few minutes here. I wanted to go for at least an hour, but not far to go for that. But like I said, I always appreciate thumbs up, subscribe, especially hit the bell notification. Like I was saying before, though, the bell notification isn't 100% guarantee you're going to get something shocked. Oh, not necessarily like I was saying, what I was trying to say before coughing, getting ready to sneeze. You're not necessarily guaranteed to get notified that somebody jumps online. It's kind of hit or miss on that shit. I don't really understand it really, but you get alerted like a while into their stream or not at all or whatever. But yeah, we got another minute and about 15 seconds or so, 20 seconds there. And I'll jump off here, and like I said, I'll have the links in the description below of everybody you should go check out. Show them some love, give them some subscribes, and hit thumbs up on their videos if you watch them. I try not to get my videos too long. I do have a couple streams that are really long. Like I think one's an 8-hour stream. But I typically don't do that just because nobody wants to go back and watch 8 hours, of a stream. They want to pop in, pop back out, or if it's like right now I'm doing an hour one. It wouldn't be too much to scan through an hour one just to try to find out, or just try to see certain parts of it or whatever. But when you do like that 8-hour one, nobody after the fact is going to go on there and watch that 8-hour stream. They're going to cut through different things to see maybe highlights of the video or whatever. They're not going to do the whole 8 hours and don't just sit there and watch the stream you did for 8 hours unless they have time to do it and they want to. But we're up to an hour now, so let me get my lazy butt up. But yeah, like I said, make sure you check out in the links in the description below. Tomorrow, when I'm actually able to access it, hopefully I'll be able to do it before that. But you know how that goes. I'll put the links in the description below. And as always, everyone, I'm very happy you stopped by. I appreciate anyone that stops by. At least gives me a thumbs up and adds to the watch, how many times the video has been watched, and hopefully they like what they see and they subscribe. So I appreciate all of you. So I'll be watching out for more videos. I'll probably be doing some maybe with my phone or with that little camera in my vehicle, coming home from work or whatever. Maybe even tomorrow doing something, because they're just so easy to do. But watching out for those and whatever else. And as always, thanks for watching, everybody. And I'll meet you right back here in the Oasis.